is your briefing video for the weekend. We're going to go through all 3 workouts, how it's going to look in the lanes, and give you a demo of every single movement. We're going to kick off with workout 1. Workout 1 is 4 times a number of calories on each erg. The workout finishes when those calories are completed, but with a number of thrusters starting on 0 every 90 seconds. Those thrusters are going to be synchro and single arms. Let's go through those now. The guys are going to pick up their dumbbells and put them on their shoulders. Once all 3 athletes have the dumbbells on their shoulders, they can then start the rep. The rep together is a squat with the hip crease going below parallel and a press overhead. Synchronization is at the top of the movement. Guys, show us a couple of reps. 1. You'll do 2 reps on your right arm, followed by 2 reps of your left arm.
1, 2.
When those 2 reps are done, all 3 athletes will make their way over to their ergs and they'll complete as many calories as they can in the remainder of the 90 seconds. When that 90 seconds is up, all 3 athletes move back to their dumbbells, and this time completing 4 reps on each arm of that synchro movement. A few questions we normally get: yes, you can squat clean the first rep, and we're looking for full extension at the knee, the hip, and the arm. So guys, just give us 2 more reps. Taking note of Hannah. Hips go below parallel.
2.
Knees, hips, and arm fully locked out overhead. For the females, there's going to be 3 dumbbells in your lane. There's going to be a 10 kilo, a 12.5 kilo, and a 15 kilo dumbbell. For the gents, those weights are 15 kilos, 17.5, and 22.5. Each athlete will pick a dumbbell, and they have to stick with that dumbbell for the duration of the workout. That's that one done. We just move the rows out of the way, guys. Pop those to one side. Workout 2, chaotic harmony. We've got a buy-in and a buy-out in the workout. That means you're going to do those reps just once, and those reps are 20 burpee broad jumps. Athletes are going to lay themselves down on the floor, chest and hips on the floor, as with any variation of a burpee. Go on, Greg. In this position here, as you can see, Hannah's hands aren't touching the line. So her head and her shoulders can be over the line, but her hands can't touch the line. All 3 athletes are going to jump up and jump over the line. And no part of your foot body can touch the white line. You can jump over, you can step over, and the synchro on this movement is just going to be when all 3 athletes have their hips and chest touching the floor. Just show us a couple of reps, guys. And you just want to show us one where you'll step over. Big jump, big step. So it is possible to step over that line. That line is 1 meter apart or 1 mat. You can step over, jump over, however you so wish. Once you've done those 20 reps, we're on to the dumbbells. Again, the dumbbell weight, as with workout 1, is 10, 12.5, 15 for the ladies, 15, 17.5, 22.5 for the gents. You will pick your weight and you'll stick with your weight through that workout. We're going to move on from our 20 burpee broad jump buy-in to 2 rounds of 20 hang snatch. In this movement, the dumbbell is going to be deadlifted to the hip. When all 3 athletes have the dumbbell at the hip, they can start the movement. The movement is from hip to overhead in 1 movement. Let's have a look at a rep, guys. We are going to go 10 reps on our right arm, followed by 10 reps on our left arm.
1 more.
We're looking for extension again at the knee, the hip, and the arm. You'll do all 10 reps on your right, followed by all 10 reps on your left. When those reps are completed, pop them down for a second, guys. We're going to move into 20 overhead lunge. This time, we're going to use our right arm first, and with our right arm overhead, we're going to step forward with our left. We're going to do all 10 reps like that, and then swap over. The rep can start when all 3 athletes have the dumbbell overhead with both feet together, and this is where your synchronization is going to be. We're going to step out with that opposite leg and stand up. And it just shows a couple of reps, guys. In this movement, we're looking for both feet to be back together. Again, with your knees, hips locked out with that dumbbell fully extended overhead. All three athletes must finish with the feet in line, and we want those knees, hips and shoulders in one straight line. So Hannah, just show us a couple of reps where they're really quick and you stand leaning forwards. So if Hannah finishes, we'll lean right over. There you go. Finishes here, that would be a no rep. If an athlete needs to put the dumbbell down, they can of course. All three athletes then need to start with their feet together and their arm fully extended overhead before you can start in those reps. You've got 10 on each leg, each arm to do. Then we move into 20 dumbbell hang clean and jerks. Again, we're going to go all on our right arm, then all on our left arm, so 10 on each. This time the movement starts with the athletes deadlifting the dumbbell to their hip. When all three athletes are there, you can bring the dumbbell first to your shoulder and then overhead. The synchronization, again, is fully extended overhead. You can do any variation overhead, guys, so just do a couple of reps where you push, press, push, jerk. Doesn't matter how that dumbbell gets from your shoulder to over your head, but all three athletes need to finish with that dumbbell fully extended, knees, hips, and arm overhead. Thanks, team. After your 20 reps, the dumbbell is going to go onto the back of the neck now. So the two heads of the dumbbell are going to sit either side of the neck on your shoulders, and we're going to go into 20 back squats. Off you go, team. Same with any squat variation, we're looking for hip crease to break parallel or the line of the knee. The synchronization here is at the top of the movement. Thank you. We're going to finish up that workout with 20 burpee broad jumps. So the buy-in is 20 burpee broad jumps. It's 2 rounds of the workout and then 20 burpee broad jumps to finish. Your score for that workout is time. Thank you, team. Your final workout, if you want to grab those ergs out again for me, please. Your last workout, team, is in 2 parts. Part A is the combined time for your ergs. It's 500 meters for the bike and the rower and 1,000 meters for the ski erg. One athlete at a time is going to complete 500, 500 or 1,000. Once all 3 ergs are completed, the judge will note the time and that is your first score. Your second score is a power output score. So we're going to take the weight on the bar and times it by the reps completed. Again, the athletes can choose their weight. So at the start of the workout, you'll have a couple of minutes to get the weight out that you want for your bar. Each athlete can choose a different weight, but they must stick with the weight that they choose for the duration of the workout. I'm going to take you off my little tripod for this one. So, in this workout, 3, 2, 1, go. One athlete will start on the rower and they'll complete 500 meters for time. Whilst they're doing that, one athlete at a time on the other side of the lane will complete as many hang clean and jerks as they can. That's taking the bar from the hip to overhead. We're looking for a clear stop on the shoulders so that bar can't pass from hip to overhead in one movement. Hannah can push press or push jerk. If she really fancies it, she can split jerk. Don't worry about doing one though. And she can complete as many reps as she likes before the next athlete goes. It's one athlete at a time. Once Chris has finished his 500 meters, he's going to get off. The player on the bike will then jump onto the bike. And Chris can join his team. And as and when they want to break up the reps, he can join in for the hang clean to overhead. When Hannah has finished her bike 500 meters, she'll get off. She'll join her team, at which point the final athlete will go onto the ski erg and complete 1,000 meters for time. When that athlete has completed 1,000 meters, that is your combined time, which includes your transition time for the 3 ergs. And then, as I said, we'll add up the weight and the reps for all 3 bars. That is your 3 workouts, guys. If you've got any questions, reply to this email and we'll answer those before the day. Just remember that there is no briefing before any of the workouts. We'll simply call the first heat out from the warm-up area, which is going to be just by the lanes, into your lane. Heats 1 and 3, you'll warm up in your lanes. Heats 2 and 4, you'll warm up in the warm-up area.